TGW is continuing to roll through on Rocket League. As we learned last week, the Rebel Weekly has announced its return courtesy of Rebel Tea Time 87, and now the question is, what does the slimy, slippery Rebel Tea Time 87 have in store for TGW now that TRW is back and the community is, targeting the Gaming Weekly? Hey everybody, welcome to GameSide. Adrian Matt here at GameSide along with enddorr. It looks like we're continuing the Rocket League 1-on-1 series. As you can see tonight, Kingslayer makes his debut in TGW up against the upstart Yalo, who now scores for the second time. Welcome, enddorr.
Welcome, Adrian.
And we are getting set for this matchup. We got to talk about the breaking news, but before we get to that, though, absolutely incredible calculations, and the precision was absolutely incredible by Yalo. We saw Yalo last week competing. He was the #1 contender, fell up short against the champion JML, but tonight, though, trying to gain momentum up against, in this matchup, Kingslayer. And again, Yalo would love to gain more momentum here tonight. But folks,
Beautiful
what
50.
about last week, enddorr? Well, I'll tell you this. The Rebel Weekly, of course, apparently
broken.
now making their return. And Kingslayer making his, goal now. 2 points apiece here.
Fakes him out there. Just gets an easy goal. Open net. The Lime Reaper coming out of the goal.
Well, enddorr, I have to ask you the question now that it looks like these two are actually tied with 2 points apiece here. I got to ask you the question, if you're Kingslayer, there's got to be a lot of pressure beginning to build now due to the fact that, these two now are tied.
Well, yeah, there definitely is. I mean, there's obviously a lot of the game left, but it seems like Yalo, I mean, he's going for some double taps, and it looks like a pinch here again, but Kingslayer is going to hit it close to his net. But yeah, there's a lot of clearing right now going on, and, 2 goals each. Looks like it might be a high-scoring game.
Yeah, neck and neck. And we know when it comes to this game, we've been seeing it over the past couple of weeks, it's highly important to speed up the pace for score as many goals as possible, and we saw it over the past couple of weeks. Remember, JML, though, he was able to deliver his high offensive octane style to become the champion, and that's exactly what these two TGW superstars are bringing tonight to the table. Check this out. Yalo scored for a third time now.
You
saw that incredible? I mean, we got to take a look at the replay. Feel this at home, everybody. It was up midair. Aerial shot right into the net. Yalo picking up the pace now. He needs to stay in this ground so he can pick up the victory here in this matchup. There's only 3 minutes and 18 seconds left of this match. The question is, can Yalo pick up more goals here to pick up the victory?
Guess we'll have to wait and see.
And enddorr, I have to ask you this question. If you're Kingslayer, what would you do to bounce back?
What I do to bounce back? I think I would just play mostly defense. I wouldn't want to play too offensive, because it seems like Yalo keeps going for nutty shots, like he just hit right there, the nice double tap. But if I was Kingslayer, now down by 2 points, I'd want to play more defense than offense, because he will clearly at some point make a mistake going for one of these nutty shots, and you could just probably drive it in for an open net. That's what I'd be doing, but that was a crazy double tap by Yalo.
Well, that's a great strategy. I mean, Kingslayer might have to do that over the next couple of minutes here. But again, Yalo moments ago was able to score right there. As we looked at that replay, Yalo has been doing an awfully good job here tonight in this matchup. You don't want to take credibility away from Kingslayer. Of course, an up and start TGW superstar making his debut here tonight for the first time in this channel's community. But the question now becomes, can Kingslayer somehow pull off a miraculous victory over Yalo due to the fact that Yalo continues this absolutely onslaught of a game in this match? Off the barricade, Kingslayer now dictated the ball in the midfield. Here comes Kingslayer now beginning to pick up the pace. Can he score for another time to make it 3 points? And now he does.
Will not make the
Kingslayer
save.
makes it. Kingslayer made a 3rd point here. So now Kingslayer is climbing up the ranks now. Kingslayer is slowly but surely trying to make it once again a tie against Yalo.
Those
Yalo is saying
power shots
it's
are
not going to
practically
happen.
unsavable. You bring it to the side and hit it from the other side, kind of like a back and forth motion. It's really hard to predict where the ball's going to go. I take that from experience.
Well, yeah, it's unpredictable. I mean, it's physics-based, obviously. You have no idea what's going to happen next. But look at this. Yalo now completely zoning in here. And, Yalo's about to score, I believe.
Oh, and he misses.
Kingslayer was trying to do all he can to try to block it right into the air. We talked about the physics in TGW's Rocket League, of course. Rocket League is one of those games where you have to pinpoint everything in every maneuver. That way you can gain the upper hand in this matchup. And watch out. Look at this. A methodical shot, but it was blocked right into the air. Yep. Kingslayer making the save there. Ball is up midair once again on free play. Oh my. Kingslayer looking to score. Can he do so? And miss threw off the barricade here. This is what
he attempted a double
League is
tap
all
just
about.
Like Yalo, but that was a hard angle there.
Well, that is the question, though. I mean, can Kingslayer somehow, some way try to score for another time here? 4
It looks like he might be able to if he goes for another power shot, but he misses the flick there. That's actually crucial. But
yeah, but you notice that every single
left.
time Kingslayer tries to get back in this matchup, Yalo is able to block him off.
Yeah, but, I mean, speaking of blocking off, he just blocked what seemed to be a pinch from Yalo, and he goes for...
Oh my!
Don't know what to call that.
Kingslayer has made it! Kingslayer's made it a tie now!
It is tied 4-4 with a minute left.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has come down to this. A former contender Yalo up against the debuting Kingslayer. We are tied now. Only 1 minute and 3 seconds in counting tonight in this match. 4 minutes apiece. Here we go. Oh, that's it. Yalo's got the separation.
Kickoff. And we'll concede yet another goal. 5th goal from Yalo.
Yalo was so zoned in. He saw Kingslayer trying to block it right there, but again, it was not to be there. But Yalo scored for the 5th time in this matchup. And we know for Yalo, he has all the momentum on his side. But can Kingslayer somehow, someway turn the table, so to speak, so he can win this matchup? There's only 1 minute remaining now, 57 seconds in counting here. As you can see, the ball is already in free play yet again. Kingslayer trying to take control of this one, trying to get the driver's seat, so to speak. And now beginning the pick of the boost. Here comes Kingslayer. Can Kingslayer... Yep. And off the wall now, can Kingslayer somehow manage to score for a 5th time? Yalo's going to gain the upper hand.
Yalo might go for a shot. Barely misses. It's right in front of the net.
He's got to look at Kingslayer.
And Kingslayer makes the save there.
You saw how Kingslayer was making a beeline right into the ball, making sure that he was not going to score for another time. There's only 30 seconds remaining, everybody. Can Kingslayer...
He does it.
He does it. Kingslayer now made it again a tie. Kingslayer has made it a tie. You gotta be absolutely kidding me here.
Will he mess up his kickoff again, though? He get a 6th goal into his net. Guess we'll see.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, enddorr. I'm not quite sure if we expected here tonight in this match to end up like this. 2 superstars, absolutely incredible here. Oh, wait a minute, Yalo scored.
Messed up kickoff with the 6th goal going in straight from Yalo's net.
Take a look at the shot. That was a long shot there, right into the net. Kingslayer only has 18 seconds left, and I'll tell you, he's going to have to go lightning quick over the next couple of seconds right now so he can try to score yet another one, try to make it overtime.
Going centered, right in front of Yalo's net. He blocks it.
Uh-oh, there's only 10 seconds left.
Yalo seems like he will make the clear here. They will have to keep it up after the time runs out. It doesn't look like it'll be happening. Yeah,
the time is ticking down now. Can Kingslayer somehow pull off a lucky shot? It was not to be. Yalo, of course, winning here tonight. Congratulations to Yalo.
I will say he did hit somewhat of a clip in the middle of that when he hit that double tap in the first half of the game. That was actually...
Well, it was an incredible showing from Yalo here tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we have more TGW matches on Rocket League. We're expected to join by another TGW superstar joining us for the first time as well. Wheelman will be making his way here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a special treat. Rocket League Series continues here tonight for the first time in TGW. Wheelman makes his way, and speaking of which, for the first time in the Gaming Weekly history, Wheelman makes history as he becomes the first player ever in the history of this community to be playing as a disabled player, and Wheelman is looking to make history tonight, enddorr.
It seems like he might be able to do it. He is actually a whole set of ranks higher than Yalo is. Whoever Yalo has showed, I mean, he's progressed a lot in these past couple weeks. I mean, yeah, he lost to JML the other day, but I think he's gotten a lot better, as you can see from his gameplay today. I mean, he did score the first goal
for the first time in this matchup. And going back to what you were saying, yeah, Yalo has indeed been perhaps maybe scouting out on Rocket League, trying to get better over the next couple of weeks, perhaps maybe trying to get a rematch against JML to become the champion in the future TGW broadcast. But again, Wheelman has a lot left in this match. He has 4 minutes and 21 seconds. It's still too early to call, but Yalo has the momentum, and there's a boon there. And oh my, Yalo's going to have to try to capitalize into this opening here, but Wheelman quickly back into the ball to take control. Yalo now back on the defensive style here.
Seems like he's going to dribble it and do a power shot aerial. Will be blocked.
And that was great. I mean, again, you hit the nail on the head. Yalo's been absolutely impressive, but he's in there with Wheelman as well. Wheelman has experience in Rocket League, but for the first time making his debut in TGW, we saw some great, incredible TGW players, and check this out. Oh my!
Wheelman! With the first goal. It was his first goal, I should say.
So, we are once again tied in this match. Moments ago, we saw that great matchup between Kingslayer and Yalo. It was almost yet again a tie, but Yalo was able to pick the victory. Now tonight, it's Yalo versus Wheelman. Kickoff has started. There we go. Both meeting in the center of the map. The ball's in free play. Yalo now trying to get control here.
But for the aerial,
look at this. Can he do so? And he does. Ladies and gentlemen, we're still awaiting for an announcement later on tonight after this matchup. We understand that a player is going to be joining us for an announcement concerning the Rebel Weekly. The Rebel Weekly announced that they were returning last week. They were going to target the Gaming Weekly courtesy of Rebel T77, the leader of TRW. But back in this matchup, back in this game, Wheelman now in his game. Look at this. Has the opening. Can he capitalize on the opening? Yalo quickly back
impressive save
already.
by Yalo.
And he blocked it. Great save. Yalo off the barricade on the ground. Here it comes again. Yalo, a former contender.
Lots of power.
And Wheelman. You know, much respect for this young man, Wheelman. TGW's first disabled player. Doing a heck of a good job in there against Yalo. But Yalo, though, has the power and speed, and he's going to make sure that he's going to put that in fruition. And again, enddorr, going back to what you were saying, Yalo does have he has more experience. Perhaps maybe he's been learning his mistakes. But wait a second, Wheelman
goes for boost over ball and will not make a save from the impressive power shot from Wheelman across the net, across the map into the net.
I got to tell you, we've been witnessing some great matches here tonight, enddorr.
For sure.
This is what the Gaming Weekly is all about. The Gaming Weekly providing yet again another explosive stream on Rocket League here. And again, ladies and gentlemen, the Rebel Weekly, though, making their return last week. We're going to be joined by another member, has an announcement concerning that. But right now, it's this incredible matchup. Check this out, Yalo. Great block there. Off the barricade yet again. Yalo has the opening. Can he capitalize here? Has the separation and scored for the third time.
No, Adrian, I do notice that Yalo, it seems to be using the Dominus, which actually has a different hitbox, I should say, which is very good for flicks and flip reset. So if he is able to accomplish one of those, he will have a severe advantage because of that. The flicks will get a lot of power with the long hitbox.
Yeah, but the question is, though, can he make sure he gains that advantage, though? And I'll tell you this much, you got to believe that the champion JML must be watching keenly, because these superstars are going to be going after the championship, and JML has the proverbial bullseye, as Yalo was able to deliver another explosion here up midair, trying to deliver an aerial shot blocked by Wheelman yet again. So many different flips and turns in TGW's Rocket League. Wheelman has the mechanics in this game here. Look at this. May have the opening now. Can he do so? Can he score? The ball is so close to the net, but once again, Yalo, what a great block.
Tries to break his ankles, but he wasn't fast enough to get back to his own net, and he will let in another goal from Yalo.
And now Wheelman is going to have to try to analyze the position from Yalo, try to analyze his maneuver sets here, his sets of maneuvers in this matchup, so he can try to combat it here. Matchup is underway yet again. Look at this, Wheelman doing all he can to try to get in the middle of the map. The ball is once again on free play. You know, for Yalo, though, I have to be impressed with this young man. Like you said, enddorr, it looks like he's corrected his mistakes as of late. We saw the contendership last week in TGW. He fell up short against JML, but looks like tonight, though, he's been absolutely impressive here thus far ever since the get-go of this broadcast. 5 points here tonight in this matchup, and Yalo has been very impressive.
Here's a question. Do you think that Wheelman will be able to come back from this?
What a privilege here tonight in TGW, everybody. Witnessing this Rocket League match. The Rocket League match is commencing here tonight. Rocket League has made its return in the Gaming Weekly, and once again, we are continuing here tonight. And watch out, can he score? And not right then and there.
He'll clear the ball and go for a power shot. Will he be able to save it? He will not. Yalo will let it at 6.
Yalo now with 6 points. Hey, enddorr, I have to ask you this question.
Yeah.
I was just going to ask you the question. You've been in there before. You were in a Rocket League match just a couple of weeks ago. You know, at this stage, whenever you're losing the matchup, how can you somehow, some way try to channel your emotions, try to keep yourself in check? That way your emotions doesn't cost you.
Well, I don't know if I'm the person to ask for that, but I think, did they just trade demos? I don't know. But
I believe so.
that's crazy. Yeah, I was definitely losing a lot. I don't think. I mean, you could watch the stream. I got pretty angry, so I don't know if I'm the right person to ask about channeling your emotions. But I would just say that it's better to just play the game like it's for fun. I mean, it's not RLCS, but it is for the Gaming Weekly, so that might be different too. It's definitely lots of nerves.
Yeah, you did get pretty angry whenever you lost, right?
Well, yeah, but I mean, to be fair, I was playing the champion JML, so that he's very hard to beat.
Yeah, the champion, very impressive, of course, whenever he played. But wait a minute now. Wheelman with a great block there. There's only 49 seconds and counting. Yalo looking to score for a 7th time. Can he do so here? Wheelman quickly now trying to block it, but no. Failed right there as Yalo scored for the 7th time. Yalo, check this out, though. You saw with that flip, Wheelman trying to gain all the velocity so he can gain some speed, but it was Yalo, though, who still was able to hit the ball and right off the corner of the net there, boom. Wheelman couldn't somehow, some way make the save here tonight.
That was actually a very strategic play by Yalo. I mean, he went for the low 50, knowing that he would hit it late and would go straight into his net. That was great. I don't think that Wheelman has a chance to come back. He'd have to score a goal like every like couple seconds, and that's just, it's not going to happen, to be honest.
You have to give him credit, though.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Wheelman and Yalo main eventing here tonight, a part of the Gaming Weekly, everybody. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all the great TGW fans joining us here tonight for the Rocket League events for TGW. enddorr, you called it. I believe it's going to be safe to say, oh my, wait a minute, Wheelman scoring for the 3rd time, and it looks like the last couple of seconds of the game, it looks like Wheelman's going to be defiant, saying, hey, listen, if I'm going to go out, I'm going to go out in style, making sure that I'm going to score at least one more time.
Do you think he's going to score every 2 seconds to get the win?
Well, I mean, it could happen. Anything could happen on Rocket League, though, very unlikely. And look at this. Wait a minute. I believe Yalo. Well, it might happen. I mean, Yalo just let Wheelman once again score another time for the 4th one to be exact. Yalo was sitting back, watching back his opponent score right into there. Great sportsmanship showed by Yalo. If you want to talk about respect, Yalo has it. As we take a look, and again, the matchup is underway. I believe Yalo's going to sit back. Oh, no, wait, in this case, perhaps he was not going to sit back. He let Wheelman score. Not sure if Yalo wants to get too confident, though, because let's not forget a couple of weeks ago in the Gaming Weekly, some TGW superstar allowed their opponents to score like this, and it actually backfired.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that could happen, because it does seem like he'll let in another goal here. Yeah.
Oh, Yalo now, look at this. Oh, my, right in the last second. It was so close, but nonetheless, though, congratulations to Yalo, who won both matches against Cake Slayer and none other than Wheelman.
Congrats, Yalo. Nice victories.
Well, we got to take a look at the statistics here. It was, 5 saves for Yalo, 1 save for Wheelman, but also 10 shots for Yalo and 12 shots for Wheelman.
So would you say stronger offense for Wheelman and stronger defense for Yalo?
Yes, absolutely. But Yalo won with 7 points tonight, up against Wheelman's 5 points. Well, enddorr, we talked about it last week. The breaking news being the fact that the Rebel Weekly made its return courtesy of Rebel T1087. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're joined by none other than Bigfoot, who joins us for the first time here tonight. Rash Bigfoot, welcome to the TGW broadcast, and we understand that you have something to say concerning the Rebel Weekly.
Yes, Adrian, I have an announcement concerning the Rebel Weekly.
Yep.
Adrian, Matt, shut up. My announcement is short and simple. I'm joining Rebel, so I think the Rebel Weekly is going to shine. That's all.
Oh, wait a minute. Did we just hear that right?
I think did we hear the same thing?
Well, I believe so. I think, looks like Bigfoot has announced that he's going to be joining Rebel T1087, and looks like the Rebel Weekly is wasting a little time trying to recruit the TGW members. In fact, Bigfoot used to be a TGW superstar. Looks like he's going to be joining the Rebel Weekly then.
That's crazy.
Well, the Rebel Weekly is back, and it looks like, again, they're wasting little time trying to target TGW, everybody. What's going to happen up next?
You know, they tried to convince me to join the Rebel Weekly, and I said, you know, I don't really know much about this. I said I'll consider it, but most likely not. And I don't know. I don't know if they're taking it
developing stories. Yeah, developing stories for TGW. Rebel Weekly's back. The Gaming Weekly is on high alert. All right, we're done. The Gaming Weekly's back with more Rocket League matches, and we are now being told that more Rebel Weekly members may be standing by. They have some announcements at the end of the broadcast, but ladies and gentlemen, welcome to GameSide. Adrian Matt here at GameSide alongside with the returning Minigun Killer 10 joining us here tonight. Welcome.
Thank you, Adrian Matt. It's good to be here.
As well as everyone else.
Well, nonetheless, though, welcome to the broadcast as Yalo already scored at the early going of this matchup. This is a rematch of what happened last night. Yalo up against Kingslayer. Now, we know that Yalo had Kingslayer's number per se, was able to pick up the victory last night, but tonight it is a rematch. Perhaps maybe Kingslayer understands the offense that Yalo is able to produce, but Yalo moments ago was able to score for the first point here tonight. And again, ladies and gentlemen, on the night where the Rebel Weekly members are going to be standing by. What are you seeing?
Anyways, I'm not gonna waste time today. As we know.
Hold on, Minigun. That will be at the end of the broadcast whenever I introduce you. Yalo now scores for the second time here tonight in this matchup. Oh my, here we go. Yalo was able to score right there once again with the offensive style, the octane action that we're witnessing here tonight on Rocket League, everybody. This is what Rocket League is all about. TGW once again producing Rocket League here tonight. And Minigun, I have a question for you. You played, oh, wait a minute. Kingslayer now scored for what would be the first time on his end here. He has the first point of the matchup, already scoring as we take a look at the replay off the shot there. The ball went right into that. It is high-octane action in Rocket League. And remember, one mistake can cost you. For Yalo and Wheelman, they don't want to make any mistake over the next couple of minutes in this match. We are reached to overtime between the two. And again, we know that these two already faced each other. Oh my lord, Yalo was so close and once again went to the matchup. Yeah, that's big. Yalo has scored. What a great match. It is high-octane action in Rocket League. And remember, one mistake can cost you. For Yalo and Wheelman, they don't want to make any mistake over the next couple of minutes in this match. We are reached to overtime between the two. And again, we know that these two already faced each other. Oh my lord, Yalo was so close and once again went to the matchup. Yeah, that's big. Yalo has scored. What a great match. Well, we've been talking about it all night long, everybody. We are back in the Gaming Weekly. Adrian Matt alongside with enddorr here at GameSide and Minigun Killer 10. We're going to get to you, Minigun, in just a moment. But again, moments ago, great matchup between Yalo and Wheelman. Yalo, he fought so hard in the matchup. He, of course, at one point in time was about to lose before Yalo scored at the last second. But Wheelman was very impressive, much better than how he played against Yalo the first time. Well, nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we are now joined by, again, Minigun Killer 10, who has an announcement to make. We understand that TRW is back, and the Rebel Weekly is looking to focus to go against the Gaming Weekly, trying to knock off TGW as a brand. And Minigun, what is your announcement now?
Yeah, it's just, hey, shut up, Adrian Matt. Anyways, I'm not gonna waste time here today. Everyone, as we know, the Rebel Weekly is back. Being in the dark side is not a bad thing. Another member joining us is Dirty Praise.
Well, it sounds like World War II over there, I can say that.
Well, I believe he's saying that somebody by the name of Daddy Phrase has just joined us here tonight. Well, of course, Phrase has joined.
Adrian Matt, you little shit. Tell everyone in the Gaming Weekly to watch out, because we're coming. That's all.
Well, wait a minute. Now, I believe Phrase has just announced that he's going to be a part of the Rebel Weekly. Minigun Killer 10 and Rebel T-1087, a part of the Rebel Weekly. The Rebel Weekly seems to be growing after what happened last night. Now tonight, too, the Rebel Weekly's back, and they're looking to take over TGW.